Good morning, guys. How are we doing? All right, let's put my ears in so I can hear what everything was going on, shall us? Starpoint, TMP Pro Mods. No, sorry, we're not in Pro Mods. TMP Sim 2, we're in Dover. I've got the moving floor trailer on board. Looks kind of like this. Sorry, that's not working this morning. And yeah, we're going to go find a load, pick it up, and go places. So we are in the Scania. It's not a mighty Scania today because oh, that's interesting. Oh, so that was the thing that was not working this morning. Yeah, okay. So I may have found a bit of thing that wasn't working. Hold the line caller. Controls. Okay, so the generic controller wasn't even in there. Okay. So that's another thing I got fixed. We may have to go with just a flat 6 this morning. Okay. Yeah, it's not even in there, is it? Darn. Okay. So I had two things fail this morning. One was this, the buttons. One was this, the heavy equipment controller. I didn't realize which one was which until I actually did that. Right, hang on a minute. Okay, I can actually do that from here. Right, will that now come back up? Do I have to go out of that? I thought I had this sussed a second ago. Where is it? Do I have to come all the way back out to make it work? Please don't tell me that. Hang on, let's go into the game. Problems. It's still not there. Looks like I have to come back out to make it work. Darn it. The funny thing is, both of these controllers should be plug and play. And yet, I failed at calibrating that this morning. And that thing, I didn't even think about that, to be honest. We're going to try and hopefully unplugging it and plugging it back in has made it work. I can do without the farming controller for your truck, because all I do is look around with it and barely use it at all, really. Can't really do without the buttons here. Why isn't it here? All right, okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is see, these are missing because of the controller. There should be a cut down here that's missing as well. I wonder if I can reassign them. No, no. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is go down here. Range and splitter. No, we'll go to Get what it is. Just range. For normal. I think it's range for normal. And we'll have to go to the garage and put it into a 6-speed for now. Yeah, Cut, good morning. I'm trying to figure shit out and you're playing stupid shit. Thank you very much. Right. Right, let's go down to the F7. Change this into a 6-speed for the minute. And yeah. We're gonna have to rev the nuts off of the fucking engine. I'm pissed off this morning now. Yeah, it's not always the best, mate, to come in and play shit straight away. Especially when I'm trying to configure shit and I got 2 bits of equipment not working, you know, which I was trying to explain. But we should carry on with the show, guys. Well, that's not working either. Fuck me, man. Why this thing has to miraculously, you know, not miraculously break, but just fuck itself over when you restart shit. Anyway, we're 6-speed. That one or that one? Same ratio, don't really fucking matter. Right, that should fix it for now. So we should be able to drive. That should be normal gearing. Man, your head don't son. No, I don't fucking want to. Anyway, now we can stop complaining about shit. The downside is I can't show you what I wanted to show you this morning because shit's not working. So what I wanted to show you this morning was the fact that I've changed the Mighty Scania down from 725 horsepower down to 500 horsepower in a bid to make it feel normal. And what I mean by making it feel normal is, you know, when it gets to a hill, it recognizes that you're on a hill. Okay, we got an ad in 10 seconds, guys. It's only for 30, but yeah. You know the score. That's the only downside. I've got to do all the looking with the mouse. I'm going to hate this today, I really am. 6-speed box only. Alright, we got there in the end. Right, anyway. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully the defective parts of what I'm using won't stunt what I'm trying to do. They will, because I miss not having to change so many gears. So anyway, let's get underway. I'm using normal 6-speed now. I've got no quick look control because I've turned it off. I gotta find where this thing's plugged into later. Even though I have unplugged it and plugged it back in. But yeah. That's the wrong gear. It should still work as it should, though. How I want it to work because of the less power in this engine. I don't know whether that's keying the microphone or not. So we might have to use the Stream Deck for everything today, and the mouse. Obey Tay. Thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the funhouse. I've overshot. How are we doing, my man? We're good, dude. We're good. We had a few problems, or we've got a few problems which I need to try and sort out later. But for now, we'll just bear with, do the best we can with what we got. Yeah, it's true. So we're just using flat 6 gears instead of 14. Yeah. The mod for my gear stick that I bought extra isn't working this morning. That's part of one of the problems I'm going to have to sort out. The other problem is the farming stick, to be honest. Where am I driving to? We're going from Dover to I think it's Truckers MP in... Oh, it's Truckers MP HQ in Lutz or something like that. It's 774 miles in total. Gonna take some getting used to only having 6 gears. Nice, just on my way to Russia. That's what you get when you read chat. Don't concentrate what you're doing. But what I should be able to do, because I've been in the game a little while now, is do y/fix. Okay, can't do it for 88 seconds. Yeah, 56 cruisers active, let's go. Should be able to do that now. $37 seconds. Oh well. Well, for sure that was our time was up. So the plan is today, guys, we're just gonna bob around like like France, Germany, Belgium, sort of like that, and at 11 o'clock get to Frankfurt, because then the average Viking will be doing his convoy. Skin man, g'day, how we doing? Yeah, great. You're even better than me then. I myself are doing good. I'm pissed off with some stuff going wrong this morning, but yeah, that can't be helped. And yeah, all I can do is try and go around the issue, which I am doing this morning. So basically, the mod on the top of the gear stick failed. So I'm having to use normal gears this morning. Another thing is, my heavy equipment controller decided to undefine itself. So yeah, we're having a fabulous morning because it's two problems that I didn't need to happen this morning, but hey, it has. And the thing is, it sees that as a full controller, and yet it's not a full controller. It's just 3 buttons. Well, 2 switches and 1 button. It's not a controller. Like I say, we'll get the convoy over with, and then hopefully while average is on, I can get it sorted and come back and enjoy them. But anyway, enough moaning. Now you can do it. The penguins didn't need to apologise for their rudeness earlier. The dick brain pushing buttons did. Yeah, sometimes, Kat, it's just worth just waiting that few seconds when you come in and see what the streamer's actually talking about before you start pushing buttons. Just a little bit of advice. I mean, I know we do it with average quite a lot, and to be honest, he hates it. I mean, really, really hates it when he's doing his talking bit and people just start pressing buttons. Now, we know that's why we put the buttons there, but, you know, in a way, just let us get into the game, give us 5 minutes, you know, and then as soon as we get into the gameplay, you can do it as many times as you like, don't matter. So we're going from Dover to Truckers MP on Simulation 2. Thank you for the red. If anybody would like to join. I say we, it's just me at the moment. To be honest, there's so many things that are not working this morning. I just want to turn that one off and watch where I'm going. That might be the key to today. Watch where you're going. So it appears that some of the keybinds have gone missing as well, because the D button, which is normally for dash control, has disappeared. I don't know why. Although infotainment is still there. Seems to have automatically reassigned itself. Have a Snickers and a coffee. Cut, I'm fine. Don't push it, dude. How much damage does that cause me? Oh, not a lot. We're good. Cornish Gamer, yo, 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 how we doing? Thank you for your first time chat. Guys, amazingly enough, we are only now 19 away from 1K. Freaking amazing. Don't forget, guys, once you hit 1K, we'll verify that with Root Commander. And then, yeah, we'll organize a 12-hour stream in celebration. How blah, 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 blah. Doing good, my man. How's me? I'm good. Few problems which I've had to work around this morning, but we won't go into that. I've had enough of talking about it. Let's just enjoy the drive. What I may need to do is unplug both items. So the stick mod and the heavy equipment mod, unplug them, restart the computer, plug them back in. So restart with them unplugged, let the computer boot up properly, see that they're not there, go, oh, okay, don't include them, and then put them back in. So, to let you know what should have been going on today, I should have been driving with 14 speeds. Yeah. But I'm not. I'm now driving with 6. I've lessened the engine on this Scanie to 500. Why? Because it's OP. Let me guess, key binding. If so, I had some issue last night with it. Not key binding in game. So basically what happened is, this morning when I restarted my PC, or started up my PC, it came up with an error for the microphone effect, and I thought nothing of it. Yeah, bollocks, boom. But just to clear that, I restarted the PC anyway, again. And then when I went into game, I was getting stick drift. Didn't know where it come from. So I couldn't do shit. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in. You know, you can unplug and plug stuff, find out where the stick drift's coming from. Turns out it was this. So I've had it before, and it's a calibration issue, and I thought, yeah, go into the thing, recalibrate it, done. Did that, didn't work. Because I didn't know about that not working. And I was looking at it going, you know, the settings for it going, oh, generic joystick. I haven't got any generic joysticks. You know, I've got a controller plugged in. I've got this thing plugged in. I've got my wheel. I've got that plugged in. But I haven't got a joystick. What I think it's seeing is this, which is just basically 5 buttons on a USB, as a generic joystick. So yeah, what I'm going to do later, after I finish today, is I'll unplug both. I mean, one's already unplugged, the other one I just can unplug down here. Restart the PC so that the PC sees they aren't there. Kick up a game like this or something in single player mode. Shut it all down. Plug them both in again and switch back up. And hopefully the restarts will kick it back in. Or kick them both back in, should I say. I've had it before with the heavy equipment controller where the stick goes out of sync and yeah, it's like stick drift, and yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but you gotta reconfigure through Windows. Reconfigure the controller through Windows. The thing is, I thought the last time I had to do this, I thought this was broken. Contacted Logitech, contacted the seller on where did I buy it from? Amazon. Basically said, look, there's a problem with it. Boom, 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 boom. They went, oh well, nothing to do with us. Contact Logitech. You know, so I contacted Logitech. They went, well, how much guarantee did they give? And we went, well, 2 years. And they said, well, you need to contact them. I went, okay, we'll recontact them, no problem. So we recontacted them. They went, no, definitely Logitech. Well, Logitech has looked at your guarantee and said, you've given us 2 years yourself. You need to deal with. And then we didn't receive an answer. And within that space that all those things have happened, Logitech was still contacting us going, is there still a problem? Yes. Okay. Right. Try this. Didn't work. Try this. Didn't work. They sent over a bit of code to reset that. Didn't work. So in the end, they went, okay, it's defective. We'll send you a new one. So they did. This is the new one. So I said, what do you want me to do with the old one? They went, well, it's rubbish. Chuck it in the bin. I went, well, okay. So I put this one in. I put the new one in. Did the same. Went into Windows calibration. Did a Windows calibration of it. Worked fine. Plugged the old one back in. Worked fine. I thought, fuck it. All that for that. So I sold the old one. Kept this one. The newer one. And now it's happened again. So at least I kind of know how to fix it. It's just knowing which side of the controls, because there's two sides of the controller. So if you've had the heavy equipment controller, you know what I'm talking about. The light on top goes blue or red for the two different sides, and it's knowing which side is which to calibrate it properly. Now the downside is that it sees the twist hat as a cross. And when you twist, it doesn't sort of give you an input. It's kind of strange. But like I said, we're gonna mow through without it today. And yeah, we'll try and forget about it for the next few hours. And hopefully we'll approach it with a fresh point of view and get it sorted really quickly. But yeah, this is a bit of a tester today for this machine, because like I say, we lowered the power to 500. We're going to try and carry about 20 tons all the time. We're going to try and carry about 20 tons all the time. Alexa, shut up. Yeah, we're going to try and carry about 20 tons all the time. When we come to a hill, hopefully it makes me think, do I need to change gear? Well, that's what I'm looking for. Because what I don't like about the Scanias is they are, I mean, anybody driven in this game knows that the Scanias, you get them up to 725, they're OP. You drive anything on the back between 4 ton to, I don't know, 25 ton, and approaching any hill, it will not slow down at all. And what I'm looking for is even an incline like this, for it to think about it. You go, oh, hang on. Do you need to slow? Do you need to change up? Do you need to change down? See, it's slowing down. That's what I like. That's what I want. You know, it's slowing down. You know, making me think. Do I need to change gear? And that's what I want. I want a bit more realism from how I'm playing. The only thing in the game that I want that isn't in the game, well, I think isn't in the game, it might be a setting, I don't know, is that when you change down gears, the revs go up but nothing happens. So look, I'm at 56, we'll change down to 5th, revs will go bonk, but nothing happens. What should happen is you slow down, but you don't slow down. You know, you don't slow down, you just carry on. And that's what I want them to add in, say, I don't know, because there's already kind of rumours about Euro Truck 3. And some of the rumours are the fact that they might bring out Euro Truck 3 as a not separate entity but an overlay for this game, with obviously complete map package of what everybody's already bought already, but with the newer graphics package that is due out in a few months' time, which will, I think it will get, I mean, my view on it is it's going to get rid of a few players. Because, yeah, the recommended specs are quite high. You know, the recommended something like you got to have a 2060. I think it was 12 gigs of RAM at least. You know, X amount of processor. I think it was like Ryzen 3 or an i3 or something. Not the old i3, a new i3, and that was recommended specs. So yeah, to run high specs, obviously it's going to take more. I mean, most cards, if you've got a modern card, most cards should be able to run it easily. RAM might be an issue, but you just lower your graphics a little, and it should be okay. But a lot of people that are still running, say, 1060s and other older cards and processors and stuff are really going to struggle when the new graphics update comes in. And like I say, a lot of players will be automatically gone. I mean, because you wouldn't want to play this game in low graphics because it looks awful. I mean, the trees and the road and everything looks bitty and horrible. I know, I played it in low graphics when I sort of didn't have the money to upgrade fully. It is really, really horrible. That's why I try and play it in as high graphics as I can, but with the fact that what I'm putting out is going to impact my ping in TMP. Maybe there will be a way to play on an old engine. The thing is, I don't think so, because when they were talking about this new graphics update, it was to, if possible, include console. Now, console wasn't a priority, but if they could, they were going to. So your Xbox Series X, your PlayStation 5, you know, stuff like that, because they're powerful enough. You know, I think both machines have got 3060s in, 16 gigs of RAM, so they can play it. They can you know, they'll be able to play it, which cracks me up because people go, you know, all these people that go, oh, Xbox is better, PlayStation's better, Xbox is better, PlayStation's better. Do you know the only difference between a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X, except the hard drives, even though they're basically similar, and the PlayStation 1's expandable? Do you know what internally? Do you know what the difference is between the two? Nothing. There's nothing. Processors are the same. RAM's the same. GPU's exactly the same. Internally, there's no difference whatsoever. It's just a different box, and the fact that the Xbox Series X, the memory isn't expandable, where the PlayStation 1 is. Although they give a really weird way of telling you what SSD to put in there. See, this is what I like. Up a hill, slow down. Got to change down to get up it. That's what I want. It's a slower way of driving, especially say if I'm convoying with all the guys from my TMP, from my VTC. But that's what I want from my drive. What I'm going to do when we get to our destination, I'm just going to see why my D button isn't working, or my dash. Well, I don't need the WASD for forward, back, left, right, because I'm using a wheel. You gotta do what you enjoy, of course. And with this game, I enjoy the so much realism that you can get from it if you just play the game as a proper simulator. So except for the speed of the road and maybe stopping at some red lights, I drive this game as I would do if I was driving the real thing. You know, which is why I drive a right-hand drive truck, because my gear stick and everything is set up for a UK driving style. Yeah, that's why I like seeing all the mods that change it up to be my like IRL. Yeah. Like I say, I just wish there was something in base game that allowed like gear shift torque. I mean, you guys know what I mean. Like I said, when gear stick torque, what I'm talking about is like when you change down a gear. Say if you change down a gear in your car, don't use the throttle. You know, next time try it. You know, get up to a certain speed, change down a gear, don't hit the throttle, and what should happen is when you engage the gear properly, you should get like that, and slows you down. That's what I want from the game. Because there are many times I approach a corner in this game, go to do that, nothing happens. Yes, I've changed gear. Yes, the revs go up, but nothing happens. And to be honest, that's what I want from the game. Don't change anything, just add that. See, going up another hill, I'm slowing down, it's making me think, do I need to change? Bollocks, let's change. If I'd have had the 720 engine in it, probably wouldn't have needed to slow down whatsoever. See, making me think, do I need to change down another one? No, we're getting to the crest of the hill, we're fine. Speeding up now. Getting near synchro revs. Change gear. We actually ended up going a little bit faster than I wanted. To be honest, it'll be nice to get some more engine swaps, or maybe even modifications for brakes. To be honest, you can mod the brakes in the... Not mod the brakes as such, but mod the feeling of the brakes in terms of their intensity in the settings. So if you wanted slightly slack brakes, you can slacken them off, it's fine. if that's what you mean by a modded brake. So you can have a more intense brake, you can slacken it right off. It's up to you. If that's the kind of mod that you want. Yeah. It's a slider in your mods thing. You know, in with your steering and all that. It's in with them, in with all that lot. Braking intensity, I think it's called. And like I say, if you want more slack brakes, you can slacken them off. Just remember that when you get weight on the back, it don't act so much. You look at that after this job. Yeah, just remember that, you know, just say me in today's truck. Scan your single wheelbase. When I don't have a trailer on the back, this thing will like brake so hard it skids the front wheels when I hit full brakes. When I have a trailer on the back, don't do that. So yeah, just get a happy, what I'm trying to say, I suppose, is just get a happy medium between not having a trailer on and having the trailer on. Because if you do it when you've not got a trailer on, when you do, obviously there might not be any brake there for you to brake with. So yeah, just get a happy medium. That's what we found anyway, so yeah. 24 minutes to go in this job, guys. We're heading for Trekkers MP. We're on Simulation 2. Why not come join us? Oh, I say us. Come join me. There may be an us in a minute when a few of the guys wakey. I mean, there was, just to talk about technical issues, there was a massive Windows update a couple of days ago, which may have something to do with why I'm having so many problems today. But saying that, I was playing this yesterday, which is why I don't get out of having problems today. But hey, that's all we're going to say. Matt, don't look now, but you know... Yes, I know who's leading the mileage, and I know I ain't getting nowhere near him. Between the three leaders, guys, just say this, between the three leaders, the rest of us won't catch them. Already. And reason being is, we want to be doing other shit. You know, Monday I'm back to work. I'm out. You know, I've done a fair bit of mileage this month. Kind of, well, I say fair bit, kind of average for me actually. I haven't really pushed mileage or anything. It's just come naturally because I've had days off. But yeah, Joe's done an extreme amount of mileage already. I mean, he's normally quite high anyway. Is it Joe, Brax, or Mel? Yeah. So, like I say, Joe has done quite a lot. Joe does quite a lot of mileage anyway, but he's done more than he normally does, purely because he started out fast in terms of just trying to get up there and lead for a little bit. Brax does a lot of mileage anyway. Brax kind of does... When Brax wants to do fast mileage, he's got particular routes that he likes, and he'll just go up, back, up, back, up, back. To me, boring, but each to his own which way he wants to game. Mel, we don't know much about Mel. She's only been with the community about, I don't know, a month, 2 months. We don't know much about her driving prowess, but she's grabbed hold of the coattails of Joe and a few others and is beginning to find her feet. So quite a lot of the mileage that Joe's done, Mel's done. They've been convoying quite a lot together, and of course Mel's tagged on to Chucky and a few other of the smaller convoys, like I say, finding her feet in the VTC, and yeah, it's done a shit ton of mileage. So she's right up there as well. Who's going to win it? It's going to depend on two things. I know Brax has got a week's holiday now, so he's going to be he's going to be watching Joe and putting in some high mileage. Joe's got the opportunity to take it because basically he doesn't have anything to do during the day except game and do a few bits and pieces for his family, but he kind of has the most time. And like I say, we don't know about Mel's prowess, so Mel could be right up there as well. Alexa, shut the fuck up. Didn't even ask you. Stupid ass. I need to get a nail chopper because I've just noticed that I've got a split nail and it's doing my head in. So we'll get rid of that as well when we get to the end. So we'll do the D button. We'll get rid of this nail that seems to have split a little bit. So guys, 981, we're 19 away from 1k. Like I say, when we get there, we'll use a bit of route commander and find out whether any of them are discontinued accounts, bot accounts, before we say, yay, we're at 1k. So even when we get there, we might not be there. So yeah, just yes, Ace. Commander route and Scurrybot of life. Oh yeah, definitely has. Morning, mate. How you doing? Well, I was having a fantastic morning till I switched the pooter on, and then things started to go wrong. So I've got no heavy equipment control panel this morning because it decided to defunk itself. I've got no gear stick mod because it's decided to defunk itself. So, hey, whatever. I have mechanical keyboard, and so do I. What's going down? Not much. That was me yesterday. Was a dumpster fire, an actual dumpster fire. But can you join? Of course you can. We're heading for Truckers MP on Simulation 2. If this is the official multiplayer, I wanted to throw yesterday and last week in the bin. Yeah, man. How do you install Truckers MP? Go to Truckers Multiplayer and download that add-on software. Link it to your game in Bish Bash Bosh. Load it from there, the thing that they give you. You're all done. Is it laggy than the official multiplayer? No, it's better because it's not being run by somebody's machine. It's being run by the Truckers multiplayer servers. But yeah, if you don't, you're sorry. I highly recommend to spash with or follow bots. You're rocking a 13-year-old PC, then going on TMP should help. Because all you do is output your game into the server. To be honest, your 13-year-old PC, just a quick update for you, Mr. Mechanical Keyboard. When they give out the new update graphics comes, your 13-year-old PC might become an ornament in terms of playing this game. Not sure when it's coming, but on the cards is a massive graphical update to the game. And like I say, I think myself, it's going to be massive, because if it's as big as they say, I think a third of the player database is going to be gone until obviously people upgrade their PCs if wanting to continue playing. So I need to log in. I don't care. I'm rocking low graphics quality. As long as you're happy with what you're playing with, dude, it doesn't matter what other people think. I'm also getting a new laptop. Yeah. The thing is, a lot of it, I mean, the new graphics update coming, not sure a date, is a real thing. They've given that out themselves. The date for it isn't known yet, although we think maybe a couple of months. There's a little rumor about what recommended specs is going to be. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't all have to start new games when it gets updated. Yeah, maybe as. Oh, you desperately need it, mate, yes. I mean, you take it, this game is what? 7, 8 years old, maybe? 10 years old? And it's never really had a graphics overhaul. I mean, it's still running basically off, I think, DirectX 10. And yet, we're now on 12 or 13. So, desperately needs a graphics update. How do I make game info public? Oh, is it saying that in Truckers MP you need to make game info public? You go into Steam and go into your privacy settings. 11 years old this year. Wow. See, DirectX 9. And what are we on now? 13? So yeah. Where will... Oh, I didn't see that. Where... Did somebody ask where I'm going? I'm going to Truckers MP in Cone. Yeah, we're on 12, see? Yeah, so you do it on the privacy settings in Steam, dude. So like I say, right when we get to the destination, we'll configure the D button back to dash control. I don't know why it changed, but hey, it did. Or maybe this not working defaulted into something else. And we'll be at Truckers MP HQ in approximately 9 minutes. That's real time. But this truck is performing how I really want it to be. I think I've found a nice balance between power and realism. So when I get the things that aren't working sorted, I'll be very, very happy. So the sweet spot for what I'm doing today, or what I'm trialing today, would be I've got the 500 horsepower engine in. So that, or the 480 engine if you want a bit of realism in a Scania. I'm yet to trial the Volvo and the Mercedes, because they've also got 700 horsepower engines, and I want to calm both of them down. Because like I say, I want realism in playing trucking. I'm going to do the same on ATS. I'm going to find a sweet spot of an engine on there for what I'm hauling. Or the average of what I'm hauling. So in this game, an average haul is about 20 tons. And I've got 17 tons in. And the engine's already reactive uphill. So 20 tons, it'll be more reactive. So in terms of that, that's good. So we did quite a lot on Farm Sim the other day. So, you know, the other day, well, as I probably remember, I was trying to do grass in the snow. Yeah, that didn't go well, did it? We managed to do a few contracts and change a lot of bits around again. There's also a separate farm for wood now. Oh man, I can't register. What do you mean you can't register? You just make an account. Is it saying that you've already registered an account? If you have, just log in and put can't remember password, and it will send you a reset. You've never done it before. Should let you do. I enabled the game information to public. It says it's private. Try restarting Steam and then refreshing your browser. So turn Steam completely off. Obviously turn it back on because it wants to see that information. And yeah, refresh your browser. Maybe it'll work then. See, this is what I'm talking about. I've gone from 6th to 4th, and I'm just rolling like there's nothing there. I want torque. I want a bit of torque slowdown in the gears. That's the only thing I think's missing from this game now. So yeah, if you saw me playing the other day with 14 gears, I've had to play this morning with 6. It's a bit of a come down, trust me, when you're used to so many gears. Glad I'm not playing American truck, because in that game, all my trucks have got 18 gears. So this is what I like. I'm struggling like a shit to go up this hill, and I like it. I like it a lot. If it looks like I'm leaning on nothing, guys, I am. I'm leaning on my gear shifter. So Trekkers MP just off to our left. like I say, we're gonna take a short break to chop this split nail off that I got. Well, not off, but chop the split bit off, and reactivate my D button for my dash. It would just take a couple of minutes just to make sure all the other buttons are working properly. I have sometimes tricked it into getting the engine brake to work, but only random. I mean, you can have, if you really want to in this game, and you assign buttons to it, you can have a proper retarder. So, when I say a proper retarder, what, like, not just one where you hit the foot brake and the retarder comes on. You can have a proper one that you can control. And some people that's driven buses and lorries will know sometimes it'll be like coming out of this sort of area on the dash, and it'll be like a little long like indicator stalk, and it'll have like 5 or 6 stages on it, and you can just rumble down a hill and go click, 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 click. You know, and put the brakes on for you, and you don't even have to touch the brake. I have mine set to when I take foot off the throttle. So I don't want that, because obviously you take your foot off the throttle, sometimes you just want to glide. That's probably costing you fuel, dude. Because if you're having your retarder set, as soon as you take your foot off the throttle, straight away it's braking. So we are in Truckers MP town, but we're not going to Truckers MP. We're going to Stokes, and we're here. So I don't need the XP, so I'm just going to park up. And like I say, we're just going to take 2 minutes, guys, to reason America. That shouldn't matter, dude. I'm just going to get rid of that for a minute, and we're just going to go chop a nail off. There we go, all done. Right then, what we're going to do now? Oh yeah, we're going to reformat, not reformat, I quit, literally can't. See, I know America isn't the issue, because we have people in our VTC from Canada, America, and all that, and they can do it, so I know that's not the issue. Buttons. What's dash? Dash, 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 dash. Dashboard display. Yeah, it's on D. Why isn't it working? There's no worky. See, I works. I wonder if there's another thing set for D. Keybinds. Nothing there. We're looking for something with a D on it. I don't want to. See, joypad view, hi hat. Don't know what that's all about. Number lot right. Walk mode, that doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Camera, that doesn't. Photo mode, that don't matter. See, there's nothing. Unless I reassign it. Just reassign it. There. Still not working. Bastard. Never mind. Okay, so new DLC has been added with my install, which means if you have a new DLC, what DLC did it say? Did it tell you? You know, it might have been just something simple like the Winter Wonderland add-on pack. It's all DLCs. All right, I can't wait for anybody, guys. So if you're not already here, I've got to go. 665. Yeah, that's the best job there is. 660 up to what's 606? That's the one. 606 with a small ferry into the bottom of Sweden. No. Come on. Where are you? There you are. That's too much. It's not turning quick. It's been a while since I've had to do this from the inside. Butter. You did it. Cool. There we go. I was going to say, it's not too much hassle. You just follow the instructions. So, another 17 tons of maple syrup, so our man Cams will be happy. Can I say stupid if it's not directly towards somebody? If you're calling yourself stupid, dude, yeah, then yeah, crack on. We don't mind that. Stupid ass. I'm calling settings stupid in Steam. Yes, but they're there to protect you. I didn't even read it. There you go. So it's a you problem, not a Steam problem. Bass player, thank you very much for your follow, my man. Welcome to the Funhouse. That takes us up to 982, guys. 18 till we get to 1K. So we just come out of the village of Truckers MP. Just wait till the ad's over. Five, four, three, two, one. Obey thank you for your 60 biddies now that everybody's back from ads. Well, thank you very much for your 60 biddies. My spider sense is tingling. Either keyboard is young or a troll. Maybe. Average mechanical keyboard. Half serious question now. But how old are you? "13? Bye, dude. If there's a mod around, you know what to do. You should be 18 to be in here, dude. My channel is set for over 18s only. You know how to drive? You think? Good morning, Mel. How are we doing? Oh, well, there's one Tro gone. Well, Tro. Under 18s user that came into an over 18s channel. Trouble is, it's too easy for them to come into an over 18s channel. Because all it really says on their screen is some of the content that you're about to view, it may be explicit. Please click here if you agree. Bonk, and they're in. What it should do is when they put in their age, and you have your channel locked to an adult channel, if they try and get in here, it should just tell them to politely fuck off. So yeah, that user has been banned for being underage. As good spot, dude. I mean, I've been on the spot for far too long. Maybe. But I'm right in IAS. If you've put your age in, it should automatically lock them out to seeing your, you know, they shouldn't be able to even get in your channel. It should automatically go, you're too young, bye. Straight away. If you've locked your channel to over 18s, you shouldn't be able to get in. But FYI, asking for age is a bit of a no grey area. You can actually catch them out without directly asking them their age. To be honest, dude, I'd just go straight for the throat. Not doing bad things. I'm good, Mel. Glad you're okay. Right, I'm about to drop off. I'm just gonna go do some washing and wait for you. Yeah, I'm off up to Caris Corona. I'll be there in about 40 minutes. Yeah, but that can put you in hot water, is what I'm saying. Teams often out themselves. Yeah. Just find it's easier to go, like, you know, oh, hello, it's working now. To go, like, what's your age? Okay, then you shouldn't be in here. I've done my modding duties. Yes, I've asked them a personal question about age, but immediately after they give the answer, bye-bye. I've done my modding duties. Yeah, I'm there, just gonna chill there. No worries, dude. Like I say, 40 minutes-ish. what I will say is I will be slightly quicker because there's a small, tiny boat journey. And Truckee goes when there's a boat journey. Don't fucking clip that. That was yeah. Clipped. Yeah, that's the command don't work. Well, does it work? I don't know. Maybe. Don't think it does. I haven't set a command up like that. Should do, really. The thing is, I'm trying to swap my bot commands over from... you don't think it did? I'm trying to swap my bot commands over from Mix It Up bot to Lumiere bot. Because Lumiere is what I've got all my bit redeems, channel redeems, and stuff like that with. I think I'm getting a follow bot, guys. Let's turn that off. Just after 9 o'clock. Sorry, I'm just writing down the time, guys. 8:59. First time I've had one in a while, actually, dude. So we'll see what time it finishes. And we'll get rid of them after stream. So guys, if you're giving anything now, the alert box is off for the minute. We'll turn it back on when we think this follow bot's over. Yeah, route commander needed for that one. Yeah. Scary bot. Route commander's alright, dude. It takes like 2 minutes. Yeah, whatever. I know what you're saying though. If I got that bot, it removes them straight away without, you know, having to worry about it. But to be honest, I like to go in there and have a look. Because then when I'm having a look, because I don't normally go in there if stuff like this doesn't happen. I think it's over with already. It's just a very small one. It was only like 10 follows. That could have been, I tell you what, that could have been real people. Skin man, catch you later. You gonna have some tea, dude? Yeah, it stopped already. That was just 10 people. Like... your name's in blue, I can't hardly read it. Bass player, how is everybody? I'm good. Just having a look to see if you were part of that lot that came through. No. At the moment, we just got notifications turned off. I think maybe it was a follow bot, but only 10 seemed a bit strange. We'll soon find out when we go through Route Commander whether it was a bot or not. Bit strange that has, wasn't it? Only 10. Been there, done that means they trickle through throughout the day. I'm back, nice and quick. Hi, back. How you doing? I'll know whether it is a bot. Well, we'll know whether any of these is a bot if they start talking. Yeah, I think that's it. 3 minutes. Long gone are the days. Only 10. Had 9k on. Fuck, man. I can see why you've got that other bot, dude, to get rid of them straight away. Where am I from? Accent seems familiar. Southwest UK. You've seen some small bot attacks and some large ones. Been there. Sorted that as a mod. Yeah, like I say, we'll see what Route Commander says. 10 seems a bit weird, and some of these names could be proper. Thought so. My mate has the same accent about 30 minutes out. Well, boy, if I talks proper like I should down here, look, you'll know where I'm from, innit? Because us speaks proper down here, look, than us. And Mel's like, shut the fuck up. There we go. Proper job, innit? Proper job. Scottish. What are you talking about, Jimmy? See you! See you! Bet you don't know where I'm from. I don't know. Norwich? No? Think you might be from Cornwall. What you reckon? Down where the best pasties in the UK are from. I am, oh yes, the best there. Of course they are. That's why nearly every pasty now is called a Cornish pasty. But yeah, to get a proper Cornish pasty, you have to go to Cornwall. Now, depending which bit of Cornwall you go to get a proper Cornish pasty, depending what's in it. Now, some have steak, potato, swede and carrot in. And I can tell you, it's fucking Moorish. And a lot of pepper. It's fucking Moorish. I'm down where they make sauce, which no Americans can pronounce. Yeah, okay, so you're from Worcester. We won't hold that against you. It's alright, mate, the Canadians can't fucking pronounce it either. We know that because in our VTC we've got a couple of Canadians, and yeah, they both can't pronounce Worcester. Worcestershire. Yeah, we don't say Worcestershire and from when you're from the place. It's just Worcester. Oh my god. Thought they would be able to. No, of course they don't. They've only borrowed our language, dude. You know. Thanks to the sub, my man. I've still got my thingy's turned off for a minute. I should turn it back on because we haven't had a thing for 9 minutes, so we'll turn the alerts back on. But Obey Tay, thank you for your sub, my dude. We'll do a little bit of that to go along with it. Shaking my head. So guys, over the next maybe couple of months, we'll be redesigning my whole page here on Twitch. I've got a guy that's going to redesign all of my scenes for free, which is nice of him, in his spare time. And yeah, all we got to do then is find emotes and sub emotes and bit emotes to suit what we're trying to accomplish over here. So there's going to be some changes to the outlook of my pages. So basically, when I changed into Mad Matt from my old screen name, which was UK Wolfman 78, the madness was supposed to be a the madness was supposed to be a good kind of madness, sort of like, I don't know, like a disco-y ska two-tone kind of, you know, happy sort of madness. People mainly started calling me Mad, and I've said this before in channels, and I've just gone the wrong way, because I used to do stupid stuff on Forza Horizon 4. So anybody that knows the game knows that in base map that there was a really long race called the Goliath, and in the lower class cars it was 10 minutes plus. In fact, in a really low class car, about 15 minutes maybe. And yeah, I used to do big laps in this race, like maximum laps. So I used to do 50 laps races, which took me a few hours. And yeah, I also did the Goliath on Fortune Island. I did the Indianapolis at the Lego track, and on the Lego DOC. So yeah, and then people started calling me, "You're mad, you're mad, you're mad." So I went, "Fuck it, Mad Matt," and he changed my name. And as on time, the guy that was with me all the way through that period, Squealer, yeah, we used to do some nutty stuff like that. And yeah, the day I did the 50 laps in Goliath, I logged on that morning, there was about 20 people there waiting for me, and I said, look, here's the choice of what cars I want to use, pick one. And I was hoping they were going to choose Bit redeems through Lumiere still not working. Really? They're there. Hold the line caller. Let's just have a look in there. In there. They should be. So there's one. Are they all turned on? Let's have a look at that. Are they all turned on? Yeah, they're all turned on. I wonder. Permissions. Permissions. No, it's not that. There is no permissions on there, is there? I don't think there is any permissions on that one. Cooldowns, Twitch back, download Twitch, leaderboard. See, that's what you guys should be seeing. That worked. So the work in my end, dude. This one's loud. You might want to turn this one down. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Moby Tape. Jeez. Oh, fuck you. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, Jesus. What are we doing? Pulling away, Matt. That's what we're doing. No, we're not doing that. I just uncoupled the trailer. Swallow that. Just checking it worked, you swear? They're working now, Squealer. He says, I'm not doing one now. You know it's coming. Cheapest one? Fucking skip. Absolute dick. Morning, fat nuts. How's it going? Is that the same as morning as it did? To be honest, I need to transfer that one over to the other one and put one over there. Yep. Guys, you're all fantastic, giving so much to the channel. Your redeem actually came through, didn't it? It deducted. 2 seconds, guys. I need to find what he actually did now. Because it actually counted and took his money off. 2 seconds. Pipes. Oh, that's what he did, was it? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't even... It was the same as before, Squealer. It didn't even come through my dash. So you did that. There you go. Fuck my sideways. We're all square now. Except that obviously I knew that's coming. Zelda and Zorro redeemed. Yeah, didn't you know that's my alter egos? No, that's just if I test it out, it just comes up with a name from nowhere. But all should be working now because everybody else has redeemed everything. And we didn't quite reach a hype train, but hey. Probably would have done if it saw fucking Squealer's thing. But yeah, anybody who gave then, thank you very much. Ignore the followers, guys. We think we had a bot attack of 10. But we shall see through Route Commander later. Guys, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, once a month, if you link it to your Twitch, you can have one free sub to your favorite streamer. Get away. Isn't they cute? The dancing Dalmatians. And thank you for your 50 biddies. Oh, you're putting it through a right test now, dude. I think they're working now, don't you? Not sure how long the vending machine's going to stay, dude. I just got to change over a few more things from the mixer bot to Lumiere bot, and then we'll have to make a decision, or I'll have to make a decision on whether to keep Mix It Up bot just for the games. Because at the moment, that's all it's doing. So anything like follow alerts and stuff like that, that's still going through Streamlabs and coming onto an overlay. I don't use Streamlabs anymore, but the stuff's still coming through Streamlabs. And like I say, except for a few walk-ons, which I've got to move over, everything else is coming through Lumiere. Except the games. Absolute dick. See what he done, peoples? Switch my lights off, switch them back on. Absolute dick. So as I was saying, guys, if you've linked your Prime with Twitch, you can have 1 free sub per month. If you want to pick the same streamer per month, yeah, you can do that. You just have to, at the end of your sub, reactivate it the following day. So on the day it says this is your last day, wait till the following day, and then you can reactivate it again. And like I say, it is absolutely free. To you, it's absolutely free. To the streamer, it actually gives them a tiny bit of revenue. Not a lot, but enough. And what I like to do, guys, if I do hit a goal and I do get paid out from Twitch, I give back to you guys. I mean, not the whole lot, I thought, obviously, but a bit. Via a competition. Well, not competition, a draw of people that are in stream. And the last couple of times it's been an amount of money going directly into your Steam wallet. So we shall see tomorrow whether that's going to happen. I'll let you know. Because this is my last stream until next week. So, because we're back to work next week. Oh yeah, I need to write down that it was only 10. I know that the feeling I pretty much do 1 week on, 1 week off. Yeah, I work with our local bus service, so it's pretty much shift work the whole time. But I've just changed rosters, so I'm actually doing less hours now, and should have more days off to come and play with you guys. So the normal people in the channel will realise that I'm playing with less gears than I normally do. That's because we had some major catastrophes this morning. And I mean major catastrophes this morning. Thank you, Drive. No worries, Drive. Yeah, I work nights in care. Sweet as. I'll tell you what, I used to get that all the time on taxis about 10 years ago. All those questions. Is this your own car, Drive? No. Do this a lot, Drive? Not really. And in the end, you start making up shit. No. Is this your own car, Drive? Nah, I stole it. You see this fucking stress on their face when you say you stole it. You fucking cockwombo. It's on his wheels. What did I break? So this morning, I mean, last night when I left you guys, I shut my computer down. And this morning when I woke up, there was an error message there for microphone effects. So I just thought nothing of it. Click OK, whatever. And then I rebooted the computer just for safety, and hopefully I thought it would reboot itself, and everything working. So I booted everything up, started everything up for stream, and my cursor was going to the left side. I thought, oh, there we go. Also, what's going on here? And I know from previous experience with the heavy equipment controller that was possibly what was wrong. Maybe the calibration fucked up again, like with the last one that I had for free and recalibrated. But never mind, we won't talk about that. So I went into recalibration, did all that, didn't work, so I'll have a play with that later. And then I went back in, switched the heavy equipment controller off, went into the game, did all my things to start up and see what gear I'm in and stuff. Absolute penis. Yeah, went in to do everything in with the game, and all of a sudden I couldn't get high-low gears. Went into the button configurations, and it said that oh, that was missing. Yeah. So, just to get the stream running this morning, I had to switch that off, and run with 6 gears. But on the plus side, this 500 horsepower engine is doing everything I wanted it to do. And Obete, thank you for all those bits there. Much appreciated, my dude. Yeah, so yeah, the 500 horsepower engine is doing everything that I wanted to do. So when you come up to a hill, it slows down, makes you think about changing gear. It's like I say, exactly what I wanted. Uh-oh. Hairy muff. To be honest, dude, I like a nice shaven one. Just my preference. Where are you going, dude? Just my preference. I like it to look clean. Well done. Look at this guy's reversing in a da. I'm gonna go inside him though. Where am I going? I'm going down, and I. No, I'm not. I'm going up. There. That's where I'm going. Take it back to the 70s. Yeah, and women like dark hair and handsome. So someone let their standards down. Drop for us. Hey, buddy. How you doing, dude? Michael Govan. Thank you for your first time chat. And thank you for your follow, my dude. Do I have Discord? I'll do that in a minute once I get going, dude. It's not fair if I don't do it while I'm moving. Yes, I do have a Discord. Exclamation Discord in chat. We'll take you to the Son of a Glitch Discord. Thank you, Chucky. It's a community Discord where you'll find lots of very nice, interesting streamers, such as The Average Viking, Dazzle's Brush, Loopy Loza, Nightmare Gaming TTV, and others that aren't featured in the drop-down menu list. The one thing we do say is you must be over the age of 18. And not a snowflake. Morning, Chucky. How's it doing? How am I? I'm good. I was going to say you've been and done your school run, but it's Saturday. I've forgotten my days. I'll tell you what, shall we do that along with that? And we certainly do, guys. So we use Trucksbook to log our miles, which is on now. Basically, it's just a piece of software that sits in the background, and every time you complete a job, it just logs them into the Trucksbook's area. So it basically does nothing until you complete a job. So yeah, we decided to turn the wheel cam off this morning because we don't really need it, because we're not really using, well, we are really using the wheel, but we're not using a heavy equipment controller, we're not using the split high-low button. We can turn it back on if you want to see it. Not really fussed. Yeah, bollocks. Turn it back on. So yeah, this is mucked up this morning. The top of this is mucked up this morning. I think it just needs reconfiguring all of it. Like I say, I'm going to try a complete unplug, restart Pooter. And then after another restart afterwards, just to reset it. What wheel am I using? Thrustmaster T300 GT RS. Thank you for your purple. So, to be honest, an OP wheel for what I do. So, yeah. So, you know, I do trucking, Euro Truck, American Truck, Farm Sim 22, Snow Runner. You know, so the wheel that I have is very OP for what I'm using. You have the 248, sweet as. A little bit under newer, but under power to what I've got. It's the better of the two brand new wheels. And obviously with that, if you do play Farm Sim, you can buy the steering wheel desk clamp. You want to upgrade at some point? To be honest, depending what you play, you probably don't need it. I mean, really, don't need it. If you just play trucking, farming, and no racing, so if you don't play racing, you won't need an upgrade. If you intend to do a lot of racing, then yeah, you'll need the upgrade. I want something where I can change the wheel and mainly play racing games, but I like to chill. Yeah, so like I say, if you want to play racing games, then you want to go some sort of direct drive to give you that in-depth feel. I mean, you don't really need it. I mean, the best sim drivers out there will say, you know, you get used to a certain feeling and you don't really need it, but if you want that clarity of feel where you're going over the bumps and stuff, then you want a direct drive. And there's so much out there nowadays that you can get. Still the two favorites for me in terms of price and the maker of them would be Moza or Fanatec. The cheaper, like all-in-one deals are kind of probably the best around at the minute. You're going for the Moza. Sweet. R3 or R5? Or are you going to go big time? R5? The one I would choose? Mainly because, you know, I'm used to, like, what's this one? 3 and a bit nanometers. The Logitech G920 was about 2.8, something like that. Obviously different motors inside, so which gives you clarity. So yeah, the R5 would be good for me, but I wouldn't have it switch right up. Have it toned back a bit on power, giving you that clarity without snapping your fingernails off. Yeah, to be honest, this wheel, I have the force feedback pretty decent. That's the way I feel you should go with direct drive. You should get more power than you think you need and dial it back to your feel. That way, I think, you know, I think I'm right by saying you actually get more clarity of what's going on because you're not full power in it all the time. I mean, I've never had a direct drive, so don't quite know exactly. Where you going, dude? Right, there's blue dots around, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, we're about halfway. To be honest, nearly everything in the Thrustmaster settings for this wheel, everything's kind of at full blast, bar. Yeah, everything's at full blast except the return spring. I've got that set at about 12%, 20%, something like that. Think no, in fact, no, I think I put it up to 20%. 12 was a bit slack. Right, before we choose the next job, guys, I just want to take a quick siesta. But I shall be right back. Please enjoy the clips, and we shall see you again in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. And thank you for your red. Let's fancy doing colour changes while I'm not around. Anyways, what were we doing? Getting a job. Cries, Sarar, thank you for your follow, my dude. Right, let's get a job. So I will sign my contract and we'll start 1st of March to 1st December. GG's, my dude. Well done. Right, let's go over to Finland. And then we're going to make our way back to there. Back to Germany for the start of Averages stream. Okay, so ours is here somewhere. Okay, so only one loading area. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, that don't work, Matt. You're going to have to move that around. Yeah, this might take a couple of wiggles, guys, to get this fucker in. Tell you that or nothing. Aren't we impatient? So we got OBT in the convoy. Sorry, we're going to go forward again. Just so we can get a nice steady reverse out of this. There we go, that should be done. There we go, that should do. So as you can see, guys, anybody entering for our convoy can just come and join and grab the job. It's easier to just call me Kai, which is fine. No worries, Kai. Lovely. Okay. Thank you very much for joining the chat. You're very welcome. Right, let's get out of here, shall we? OBT, I know you've been watching, but yeah. Roughly 56 once we get under the motorway. Are you going to let me lead as well? No blue dots around, set that dude there. So guys, one thing I haven't told you about today is that we are listening to Simulator Radio, and we're not only a proud partner, streamer, we're also a proud presenter. Yeah. So if you've got a spare penny or two around, if you could click that link to the webpage, click that donate button or the Patreon button, give what you can. Because when we are live as presenters, we give up our time for absolutely free. In fact, nobody gets paid at Simulator Radio. Everything goes towards paying the licensing bills to run said radio station. So guys, if you're interested in joining a fabulous community Discord, exclamation SOAG in chat. That's SOAG. Exclamation SOAG in chat to get the Discord link. And like I say, an absolutely fabulous bunch of guys and girls. Very helpful, very friendly. Come into the lounge VT, say hi, you know. Don't forget to read the rules coming in, and don't forget you must be over 18. There we go, 56 crews is active, let's go. So if you weren't here earlier, we did have a very, very small maybe bot attack. I have to check via route commander. It was only 10 follows. But like I say, by the end of the stream, if they were bots, they will be gone. So we're heading over to Finland, and if any of our guys join me, I am going to try and get back to Germany in a second, so that we're in or near enough near Frankfurt by 11 o'clock. And then anybody in my convoy can then go straight into the Average Vikings convoy. I've got a few bits and pieces to sort out, which might take me 10 minutes, might take me an hour. So I've got to try and get this working and this working, because like I say, the switches on here and everything kind of, don't know what went wrong, but went defunct this morning. So like I say, I'm going to try just unplugging, resetting, restarting, unplugging again, or plugging in again, see if they work. And guys, the reasoning for 56 is if anyone lags behind on convoy, 56, they can do, you know, if they use Truxbook as well, they can easily do 60, catch up. You know, because we use Truxbook for logging our mileage, 62 is top mile an hour for real miles, although you keep under that, obviously. But yeah, we like to keep 56, and then, like I say, if anyone lags behind, they've got like 5 mile an hour they can play with to catch up. I mean, to be honest, I'd like us to go a little bit further, but can't really get the guys to agree to that yet. So what I mean by that is, you know, I'd like to see the leader of a convoy do the actual speed of the road, which would, if anyone needs to toilet or whatever, gives a more time for people to catch up. Or like red lights and stuff, I'd like to see people stop for red lights. And whoever's rubber duck, nobody passes him. So once you leave the job and there's a rubber duck out there, so leader, nobody passes him at all. Unless he's pulling over for a problem, and then the next guy takes over. But rubber duck sticks to speed limits, sticks to red lights, and then if anybody's got to pull over for toilet, refuel, they should catch up no time in a 700-mile job. It does mean that your 700-mile job will take slightly longer, because of course this road is 50, and like I say, we normally mow along at 56. So you're probably going to have to look for like 650-mile jobs. I do realise I'm probably talking to a less amount of people now because we've got ads. Mac attack? I just call you Mac. Indeed. Okay, is that May sack? Or May sick? Okay, yeah. Not in English, I don't. But okay, just call you May then. It's okay, whatever. Mac, Mick, May, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So now that everyone's back from the ads, like I say, what I'd like to see is our VTC go a little bit further in terms of kind of realism and ability to wait for people. So At the moment, we stick to 56, and that's basically the only rule. But I'd like to see us do proper road speeds and stop for traffic lights. Same thing with the VTC you're in. And give proper spacing between trucks. So, like, if I'm second in this convoy, if I was second in this convoy right now, I'd like to see a truck length's worth of space between trucks. I know I'm sort of shitting on my own words here, because sometimes I don't do that either. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, just a rough estimation of a length of a truck would be fine. So that you know if somebody's going to brake or whatever. No? Maybe set the streams to realism? Brake, lag, and kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, we've got a guy that sometimes comes in from another VTC, and his tag above his head, instead of saying like mine does, mine says Viking Transport Company, or Viking Transport Co. His will say, give me room, I lag, because he knows he lags. You know, so if you don't read that, and he ends up inside your cab, that's basically your problem. He's giving you fair warning. And basically, if he joins the convoy, he will go right at the back. And because he knows he lags. So he'll just go right at the back and potter around and, you know. I feel I've seen him or someone with that tag before. He might be in a minute. Well, he might be in chat in a minute. He normally is when I truck. Or when, say, the average Viking will come after me is trucking. He's got a really quite a long name though. It's Grizzly something, and something else. It's like 3 names all in one. So I was just changing another gear. Well, if you ever see the VTC Wild Hogs trucking, give them a honk. Yeah, man. We give everybody a honk. Mac, thank you for your follow, dude. Welcome to the funhouse. Dude, we honk to everybody. We don't care. That kind of upsets us though, that we honk to all passing trucks and sometimes don't get an answer. You run ATS and ETS, so do we. Happened to me yesterday too. Laughing at you. There it is. No, it's happened twice in 2 days, mate. Like I say, it happened to me yesterday. I think there's a boat involved in this one, guys, which is why it's saying an hour to destination, real time. I'm guessing that dude that's following us obeys with you. Nope, a random. Okay. Just have to watch what we do. I mean, to be honest, I've watched Crewlex enough to know that the mods don't look at you going through red lights and shit like that. What they really want to do is monitor if you're crashing and causing a nuisance. Oh, it's Cornish. Oh. There we go then. Yeah, I didn't... So Cornish is actually Yogi Bear. So why does your tracking name say highway? Just saying. Oh, my mate's trucking company. To be honest, to be fair, I'm part of 2 trucking companies. So, obviously Viking Transport Company, and I forget the other one. But one's on Trucks Books and one's on Truckee. And to be honest, the second one on Truckee is our mate's VTC. But yeah, main advertisement for now, or for all time, is Viking Transport Company. And we only require 660 miles of rail per month, which is easily achieved even for the busiest of people. You didn't know you could do that? What, have one on Truckee and one on Trucksbook? Now you do. Two separate logging entities. Oh, do we suddenly get a DJ? There's like a double ad then. Need to change my name. Mm-hmm. Another ad. I think we're getting a DJ. Doesn't show one yet. There was about 4 ads all in one go. That's why I thought maybe there would be. I mean, it's Saturday, so if there is, it would be, what's his name, doing Awesome 80s. But yeah, it's a bit late for him now. It's 10 o'clock, so maybe a DJ has jumped on. If you've got the app or the you're using the web page, it'll tell you whether there's a DJ jumped on. Web page, but no DJ showing. I think the first one is Cool Kid, isn't it, at 3 o'clock? So I don't think we're getting back to Frankfurt by 11. We may do, because like I say, there's a boat involved. I mean, we've only got 400 miles to go, and I think, like I say, I think there's a boat involved in this one. Stockholm. Yeah. There's a boat at Kalapashar. So in about, I don't know, 50 miles, there's a boat. And we could always get a boat all the way back to fucking Germany, so it might be possible. To get back to Frankfurt on time. We won't be too far away, I expect. Like I say, guys, I won't be putting on a show now until middle of next week. And tomorrow I'm going to take a break from streaming as well. So lots to do after stream today. Repair 2 bits of equipment, maybe. City limits slowed us down. Just keeping an eye on revs here now. Are we speeding up? We are just about. Your Wendy Neko, thank you for your follow. Hopefully that's not another bot coming through with that weird name. Like I say, thank you for your follow, Wendy. We should just call you Wendy, if that's okay. It's not. Hi, how are you? Yeah, thank you very much. I only say that, Wendy, because there was I had a bot attack this morning, possibly. None of them spoke, so yeah, I had a very small bot attack, 10 follows. But like I say, looks like part of your name is Wendy, so if we can call you Wendy, that would be absolutely fabuloso. Alright, coming up to the corner, let's prepare. Check the map for blue dots. The only blue dots are the ones behind. Straight out, make the turn. But to answer your last bit of question, how am I? I'm good. Ignore the followers, guys, because we got to delete maybe 10 of them. Well, we may not have to. It may be real people, but, you know. We're going to have a look, certainly. Kai, this bot thing is getting ridiculous now. A friend got viewer botted yesterday. Yeah, Palavar's got viewer botted yesterday. 9,000 bots. $9,000 in one hit. Can somebody accept that? Why does it look like a cum explosion behind you? You never seen the Funhouse thing, dude? You're old enough. I've seen the Funhouse twins. Oh yeah, you remember them? Jeez, man. Who's in chat? Pebbles, average. Can you accept that withheld message? Currently driving from Glasgow to Italy in Eurotrack, and yes, Wendy is okay. Cool beans. Morning, Jamie. How we doing? We shall get your shout out in a second, dude. Thank you, Squirrel. Morning, my dude. As you can see, guys, Jamie does play a lot of 5M servers. He also does now a lot of farm sim, a lot of trucking. Yeah, go give him a follow. Great guy to watch. Funny as hell. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. He's got this weird Scottish American sort of fucking accent going on when he 5Ms. It's lovely, really. Thank you. I was going to come in hot and abuse you, but well, a bit like Cut Hallen did earlier and freaking I think we're going there. I want to say we're going there, Finland. But you're being somewhat kind, so thank you. I think this is the way. I'm cut. I think you're asshole. Thank you, Jamie. I think you're being somewhat needy with those penguins. Oh, you complete dick. Oh, Cut came straight in with that this morning. Bosh. when I was trying to explain why I'm not using freaking 16 gears and freaking not using the heavy equipment controller to look round and shit. And I came straight in with it, and I was doing an average when average does his talking bit at the front. And I was trying to explain why certain stuff isn't going to happen today. And he comes straight in with that bosh. Couldn't hear myself fucking think. So, apparently 15 minutes to drop off. We might not be getting back to Frankfurt on time. So we're going to increase to 60. Well, not 60 because that's going to do my head in. We're going to increase to 58. Those beeps are really going to do my head in when it goes too fast. S7 recovery. I forgot to do somebody's hands up as well, didn't I? Don't crash into me. Don't crash into me. Oh, twat. I gotta do an S7, dude. Sorry. Yeah, never mind. Here's what it is. Some idiot wanted me to do an F7. Yeah. We'll just repair while we're here. We'll repair all. There we go. All done. So we're a minute ahead of where we were. Doing that recovery. I'm suspecting... Oh, that looks a bit too big of an area to be a employment agency. Let's go around this. Let's go around here. It's Volvo. Yes, glad we did it now. Bosh. Yeah, that was on me, that one. Right, second gear. Let's jackknife the trailer. That's possibly them just going by now. If that's you guys on the 40, don't bother pulling in, I'm coming out. Or just keep going. Keep going, do about 50 till I get behind you. So I don't think we're getting back to Frankfurt. So yeah, anybody that does want to take part in the Average Vikings convoy, make sure you're there about 5-2, ready and raring to go. So either at the F7 in Frankfurt and he'll tell you where to meet, or at the garage in Frankfurt and he'll tell you where to meet. Yeah, like I say, at least be logged in and ready to raring to go. Sim 2 guys at 11 o'clock, or 5 to 11, sorry. If you're there 5 minutes before, you know, somebody can contact you to go meet us at, I don't know, for instance, LKW or whatever for the job. Like I say, I'm going to try and drive there, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time. So I still got 180 miles to go in this trip, which roughly 13 minutes. And like I say, after my stream ends, I got to do some, hopefully, quick repairs, and then I can come convoy with everybody. I mean, this thing's nothing new. We're going tits up. But yeah, this thing's disappointing, the fact that this thing did. So yeah, I'm just going to unplug, restart Pooter. Let it see that it's not there. Restart again. Plug it in. And hopefully they both... We'll do one at a time. Hopefully they both come back and work. As they should. Because they both should be. Plug and play, just assign buttons and away you go. If I can transfer the rest of my shit, Squealer, that might be going. The old vending questions. I'd say maybe going. I don't know yet. It depends basically what Lumia are going to do in terms of if they're going to let us have a few games. Changes are afoot. Ten minutes to go in this job, guys, so we should be there about past. And like I say, we're going to try and get down to Frankfurt for the start of the Average Vikings convoy, but there's no guarantees that I will be there on time. So, yeah, like I say, if anybody wants to join the Average Vikings convoy, it normally starts at Frankfurt, which I believe it is today. Simulation 2 on TMP. And yeah, at least be there 5 minutes before, ready and raring to go. And then, of course, when the man goes live, he'll do his quick welcome chat. And then he'll jump in the truck and away you go. Getting the munchies feeling, guys, as I always do at this time of the day. Getting the old munchies feeling. So you guys know I wake up really early, I have breakfast, I take the dog for a walk, I get on, go live if I'm not working. And about this time, between now and 11, because obviously normally I have like brunch, and then I go on then till tea. Before I eat again. At this time, the old belly goes dum 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 like the old Shreddies advert. Come on, feed me, I'm hungry. Yesterday we had some bacon sandwiches on Eiger bread. Today we can't have that. Why? There's no fucking bacon left. We had it all. So we're gonna have to look for something. I think we got some of those tin hot dogs. That'll do. Just for a quick snack. But yeah, I think I found the right power Scania engine to make it seem more real. It's a nice mixture of power and realism, slowing down on hills. If you're wondering what power I have got in the engine, 500 seems to be a good mix. And I've tried it now with the 14 speed, so 12 plus 2, and the 6 speed, and they both work absolutely fine. So if you're looking for that kind of mix, guys, there you go. Tone your scannies down to 500. I mean, if you don't want that kind of feel, if you just want to look at a hill like that and go with 20 ton on, then yeah, crank it up to full power. 725, whatever it is. Like I say, if you want a more realistic feel, crank it down till what you think is real for you, I suppose. I mean, I might get bored with this and crank it down to the 480 engine. There's a 480 engine. Might crank it down to that. We'll have to see how that feels, obviously, before we make that permanent. But that's the feel that we're going for nowadays, guys. We're going for realism over playability. Well, no, that playability and realism is the same thing. Realism over arcadey kind of truck driving. Arcadey truck driving. Put your foot down, go as fast as possible. Although we have done those kind of streams where we just fuck the rules and see how fast we can do something. So 3 minutes to destination. We know there is a boat back to Germany that is very fast, and then of course it's how fast then we can get down to Frankfurt to have you guys team up with the man, the myth, the absolute legend, the average Viking on his morning convoy. Happens every Saturday at 11 o'clock. Well, except if he's late. So yeah, we're only around a corner, and then the boat's just there, I think, just off the one side. So like I say, so I'm going to make a job for the next one. Is this 20 tons empty pallet? So we'll just pick something and away we go. Like I say, I'll have to make a job to go exactly where I want it to go. Probably to LKW in Frankfurt, and yeah, we'll see if we can get there. I mean, it's probably why Average isn't saying much at the moment, because he's probably having his 5th cup of coffee and yeah, pulling all of his stream software up out of his arse. And, you know, getting on the TMP and making sure he's there and got the right engine, full of fuel. It's all things we like to do when we start a convoy. Make sure we're full of fuel. Because the worst thing is you start a convoy and the first thing you got to do is go, fuck it, I've got to get some fuel. Saying that, he's probably listening going, fuck, I've got to get some fuel. I jest. You know I jest. Okay, so here's one of the boys. Look, he's got my trailer on the back. You can tell I haven't been up here before. It's a bit laggy. Kovalova. Oh, there's only one person here. Cornish, what happened, dude? Right, so he obviously has it on difficult parking all the time, where because we don't need the XP, we have it on choose. Chosen the wrong job. Mine's public, dude. You're gonna just choose mine all the time. So tab, make a job. Dick, Frankfurt. Use my trailer. Yeah, aircraft hire is good enough. Take job immediately. Go. Right, that should now appear on the map. So yeah, my jobs are always public, same as the averages. We're always public, so anybody coming in can pick our jobs. So we're heading back to Frankfurt. Like I say, we may get there in time, we may not. But yeah, if you want to be in his convoy, yeah, don't choose to come with me. Like I say, we may be late. Right, good time driving with you. I'll get ready to go see the missus, so catch up with you later in Discord or the next time you're on stream. Dude, you're very welcome. And yeah, like you say, we'll catch you again on the flip side. No worries, bud. I'll make sure to choose the right one next time, but I shall meet you in Frankfurt. You won't meet me in Frankfurt. Meet the average Viking in Frankfurt. Chances are I could be late. Hexegg, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the Madhouse, or Funhouse, rather. Thank you for your blue. Right, hopefully we're going straight for the boat. And we're not. Where are we going? Let me look at the map. Where are we going? Because we're going back to that boat. Why aren't we going on that boat heading to Rostock? That's the boat I'm going to take when we get there. Whoop. Yeah, it goes from this one as well. Yeah, I'm going to take the boat to Rostock. So let's just follow for now. Like I say, we're going to take the boat to Rostock, and then we'll get a clear picture of how far away we actually are. So yeah, if you guys want to join a convoy, like keep repeating it. The average Viking will be live at 11. He'll be in Frankfurt if you set yourselves up for TMP Simulation 2 and fast travel to Frankfurt for about 5 to 11. You won't be too far away. And if you're wondering where to find him over on Twitch, guys, it's very simple. He's right there. Yeah, right on a hedge, dude. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? He's like, fuck right off. I'll fucking switch off. Mute, you cunt. But once again, guys, because we're near the end of stream, we're going to show you how to join our VTC. You still have time to get involved today. So like the message says in chat, guys, if you want to join our VTC, you will need to download Trucksbooks. Just click on that link, go to the website, click on the Trucksbooks client, download it. Log in, obviously. You'll have to make an account. Doesn't take very long at all. Click back on that link, guys. Join the company. With the client software you download, you will have to link it to your game. So the Trucksbooks knows what it's doing. And you just let it sit in the background. All it does is log jobs. Any trouble with that, guys? Click on that Discord link, discord.gg/swag. SOAG. Come join an absolutely fabulous community. Just remember, you need to be over 18. Or 18 and over, rather. Most of this time up on the top right hand side of your screen, guys, will disappear in a second. Once we get to the boat and travel to Roscoff, or Rostock rather. Yeah, we might have 20 minutes to go. I would, but I'm already in a VTC. Dude, like I say, we'll happily run with you. If you want to come and join our convoys, we'll happily run with you, as long as we're allowed to wear our colours and VTC tags, Or you can happily run with us. We got members from that come and join our convoys that are with other VTCs. Miss Silver Moon comes and joins our convoy sometimes. Grizzly comes and joins our VTC sometimes, join our convoy sometimes. We don't discriminate, dude. As you saw, you just joined mine. It's not my VTC, but definitely run with me 100%. Thank you very much, my dude. I'm not always in a Scania either. This was a project for making the game feel more realistic. So yeah, if you weren't here earlier, I basically toned down the engine so it's not as powerful, and it has worked. I had to go all the way down to 500 horsepower. Normally in a bus, the bus wanker. Fuck are you? Go play with your fucking fudge packing, prick. Is that the best I have? Could say the same about you. It's becoming old. Hi Cornish, how you doing? Thought he was calling me fucking Cornish then. Just like buses, getting old, yeah. Yeah, we hadn't had new ones down here for about 10 years. We're going to have fun in a minute playing with Route Commander. See if those 10 people that joined all in a row were bots or not. I know I keep mentioning I really shouldn't, but... Should be near the boat by now, yeah, just round the corner. I wanna drive away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't sing. Well, I can sing. This mic makes me sound awful. Chuck me for a proper karaoke mic, for a proper fucking sound mixer, a little bit of echo, fucking I sound glorious. So I have nobody with me at the moment. Well, I won't have anybody with me, so yeah, don't wait for me. I'll try and join you a little bit later if I can get my shit sorted out. But yeah, the plan for the truck, actually, I like it. I like it a lot. You know, doesn't slow down on the little rows, but up any major hills, you know, it slows down. You got to whack it in a lower gear. It's kind of what I was looking for. Like I say, I may whack it down to 480 just to give it that little bit of extra less power. That might actually do the trick. We'll try and get the cinematic while we're here. The thing is, I've got 3 freaking profiles. I don't know which cinematics I got on which profile. And I think to get the achievement anyway, they all have to be done on one. Not, you can do like this one on this one and like say Frankfurt's cinematic on another one. I think they've all got to be done on one profile. Uh, 100% the map before WB came out. Is that the cinematic there where that dude is? You moving? Pretty good at that. So this is what I don't get a little bit of. I understand that they want to make your route onto the boat a little longer, but there's a gate right there, and they could just open up. They don't need to send you down here and back again. Right, we're hoping to get the link to Rostock. Oop, that's a bit tight. And then we shall see what time it tells us. No, we don't have a Rostock choice. So where's the Rostock ferry? Okay. That's the one. Travel mood? Travel mood? How many before West Balkans came out, got burnt out on it though. Yeah, that's the trouble with some people, you know, you do a lot of trucking and you know, you get burnt out. I try and really make it as real as possible. And then when I finish my journey, like if I do an hour journey, it feels like I've done an hour. You know, not just kick the cruise on the way I go, you know, which is why I've lessened the power of my truck. So when I get to a hill, I'm thinking, do I need to change gear? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? You know, it's just keeping the game fresh for me. Travel mood or something. Sorry, wasn't listening. Grizz, if you're joining Convoy today, join average. I'm nearly finished. And there he is. The man that has, do not come close to me, I lag. And like I say, if you get too close to him and you hit him, it's your fault. He's giving you fair warning. So 26 minutes, so yeah, we wouldn't have been too far away. Because we can cut that down to about 10 past. I am on ATS today, as will be with a few in an hour, so, and unlocking more routes. Yeah, no worries, my dude. Grace, you always know you're welcome in any of our convoys. So yeah, we'll probably get to Frankfurt now when the guys are pulling out. But like I say, if you have to leave before me, don't wait. Like I say, I got a few bits to sort out. So, the timer for Truckee, which is that top line, which is giving me our real-time estimation, says 24 minutes, arrival time of 13 minutes past 11, but that's at 50 mile an hour. We're currently doing 58, so that should come down quite rapido. Assuming none of your bell ends and make me turn or F7 or anything like that. And I shouldn't have said that. It's not a bad payday, this one, actually. I think I've just found my new go-to load with this trailer. Because the same sort of distance with the not curtain sider, with the insulated trailer, with what was considered the best load to have, which is either medical equipment or medical supplies. Sorry, medical vaccines. You only normally get about 60. I've got the moving floor trailer today, and yeah, 95,000. That's good money. That really is good money. Oh, I've just remembered I owe somebody a hands up, don't I? I'll do that right now after I turn this corner. And people are going to say, you're cheating! 1, 2, 3. I'm still going to bash into that barrier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In fact, I didn't only bash into it. Oh, I was going to say I'm dead. I forget who did that. It was about 20 minutes ago. I think we're totally fucked. Oh? See that? My vehicle was fixed and yet I'm at 100% again. And I can't move. I can't have 7. I can't fucking have 7. It's the first time I haven't seen Y4/fix work. It literally disappeared and went straight back to full fucking fucked. But fully fucked. Anyway. Don't know where it stuck us though. Where's it stuck us? It stuck us a little further away by the looks of it. So whoever that was about an hour ago that did that hands up, that didn't do, I've done it now. Hamburg. Yeah, after that I definitely am making it to the start of Average's convoy. I was at least hoping to get there to wave them off, sort of thing. Seems like a childish freaking thing to do, but fun. I want to get there to wave them off, isn't it? It's a fucking weird way out of fucking a major city, innit? Fuck you, Dazzle. And good morning, buddy. How you doing? Yes, we are turning the wrong way. Thank you, Dazzle. You absolute dick wanking, cock wombling, fucking old bastard. And he's like, fuck you, the same age as prick. He'd be absolutely right, we are fucking same age. Morning! Ladies and gentlemen, Dazzle Brush in the building. Absolutely fabulous streamer, the king of Lumiere. That's really extended my time. I definitely am fucking making it now. Totally heading away. And we got to come back up the same fucking road to get back. That shower was pure bliss. Cool beans, man. You had the right shower head on. Showers are normally absolutely fantastic. And, you know, different people have different kind of shower heads, different power. Alright, back up the same bloody motorway, back to the same junction. And when we get there, we'll have the 16 minutes that we had a minute ago. Yeah, the guys will be gone now by the time we get there. Pierre God tell me about to live had some where you get wetter stood outside. Yeah, where the hose are too big on your shower head. allowing more water than it's pressurized. So when it comes out of the head, it just freaking whoop. You want a head where it slightly builds up in the head, and the power from that allows it to come out. So the water, when it hits you, is slightly massaging you while it's cleaning. That's what should happen. Every truck that passes you. It's why I prefer driving on ATS or Pro mods, because everybody says hello. Well, not so much Pro mods, but definitely ATS. Everybody passes just says hello. And they not only they actually say hello. You know, they'll get on the radio and go, "Hi, have a safe journey," and as they buzz by. Love it that way. Well, I say everybody, all the Americans do. You know, as they buzz by you on ATS, they all get on the radio, not beep at you, not flash lights. They just get on the radio. "Hi, have a safe journey." That's all it needs. There you go. Because while you're passing, you only have like 700 meters to do it, and then you're out of range. So like now, if I tab up, and then nobody within 750 meters. So nobody, if I press the radio button, nobody can hear me. Crazy train? You have something to do with this, Jamie? Guys, it's just gone 11 o'clock, so please, 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 if you want to continue the convoy festivities, please go over and watch the Average Viking. He's starting his convoy very, very soon. If you're wondering where to find him, it's there. To be honest, I'm going to raid out straight over to him right now, so you won't need to leave. So yeah, we're going to raid right over to the Average Viking because he should be starting about now. In fact, he's not starting right now. Anybody know what the delay is? Is he busy? He'll be honest there soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I've not got a... Yeah, I've got something to do about it. Guys, there is a live DJ on the radio this morning. Jamie has gone live. Yeah, so when we go over to the Average Viking very shortly, you'll be able to do that exclamation SR- request and get those nice requests in for your Saturday tunes. He's straightening his beard. Dude. Marine Tid Exodus, thank you very much for your follow. We're just raiding out, unfortunately. We're just waiting for the Average Viking to go live. Hopefully he won't be very long. We'll just sit here and chat to you for a minute until he gets here. In fact, while we're waiting for him to go live, let's go back to my live screen and let's see if we can do a bit more for the journey before he goes live. There is a channel on the CB they use. Oh, is there a channel on the CB they use? Yeah, just 19, dude. Everybody defaults to 19. Right, we'll just keep an eye on whether he's gonna go live. And we'll just carry on the journey a little bit. There may be some small reason why he's not set and ready to rock, you guys. You know, IRL, as we say in this community, IRL comes first. You know, so if he's had to pop out IRL and he's slightly late, it's IRL. We'll just do a little bit more. But guys, since we're doing a little bit more, exclamation SR dash request to get your requests into Jamie, who's now live on Simulator Radio. And don't forget, guys, you can listen to Simulator Radio in game, whether it's ATS, ETS, Farming Sim, and there's a few other, Transport Tycoon, I think, that you can listen directly from your game. So I've currently not got my tracking buttons up, because I'm looking at my live buttons instead. Unless there's something in stream announcements that he's not going live today. Anybody in the Sunday Glitch Discord can go check that. He's live now. Yeah, I haven't got him. He must have just gone live. Give it a couple of seconds, and we'll have the button ready for us. Thank you, OBT. Ah, there we go. We've got the button now. So we're going to raid over to him. We're going to finish this job, and yeah, there you go. Thank you for the mention on Simulator Radio, my dude. And guys, please go over join that raid, and we'll see you again about Wednesday of next week for maybe some more trekking, maybe some snow running. We'll see you then, and we'll see you over watching the Average Viking. Bye bye for now.